Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Video Game Fight School channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I'm dropping this video for just a slight update because the Game Awards seems to have kicked off things. Now, you may be wondering, isn't that a December thing? Well, yeah, it is a December thing, but just recently, there was an announcement by Geoff Keighley for some of the nominees, and I think in some categories. I don't know the extent to which it was, to be honest. I literally opened up the YouTube video and I scrubbed right through and I saw some games being nominated in different categories. But, as it pertains to this channel, there's pretty much one game that we would like to see at the Video Game Awards. Let's not kid ourselves too much. If you click this video, because the game and the footage that's playing in the background is what our interests are around. And so that's Gotham Knights. And so now that all of this has kicked off, I can't help but wonder, what would it have been like if Gotham Knights, one of the most sought games out there, well, a while ago it was one of the most sought games. I don't know if players are starting to lose their impatience, but I wouldn't be surprised. But one of the most sought games out there, if it was actually in the lineup, because guess what? Guardians of the Galaxy, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy is actually on the lineup for one of the nominations. I can't remember in what category. Like I said, I just scrubbed through the video because I was busy taking care of things here at the house. And so I'm really intrigued to see how that is going to basically land. And so when you kind of categorize and look at all of this, I think we know that Gotham Knights, in my opinion anyways, even though I may have my reservations, even though I may have my little petty, nitpicky squabbles, I think this game, if they do it very well, it has the potential to be the game of the year in the year that it releases. I know many people might argue and say, but Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League seems to be fulfilling that particular niche. But think again, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League seems to be a four-person shooter compared to, say, Gotham Knights, which is going to have some level of co-op play, but nothing more than two people running and playing the game together. So there is actually a lot of potential in this game when it comes to its own category. But if, say, maybe Gotham Knights came out this year and it was complete, it was a fully polished experience, I wonder where it will stand right now in the rankings. Will games like Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy have had to compete? Would it have been a much more boisterous year when one Marvel game and one DC game, in terms of their some of their big superhero names, arguably, because Gotham Knights is basically a Batman without Batman game, arguably one of DC's biggest superhero characters showing up in this particular lineup. But nonetheless, that's only something that we can only sit here and wonder. At the end of the day, it will come down to what the developers pretty much have in mind in order for them to be able to get the ball rolling when it comes to all of this. One of the pretty interesting things about all of this is if you start taking things into consideration, you start to see that video game development is no small feat. And even though Gotham Knights may have won some awards, I'm still a little shocked and surprised that a game where its audience don't necessarily know much about it has been nominated for some other awards. Remember, there was an award that they were actually pushing on the Twitter page for Gotham Knights saying, hey, if you may, please go ahead and vote, if you think this is going to be the most sought out game or most sought after game. And some people were talking about possibly being something that, they can go ahead and vote for. But to be very fair, again, I don't necessarily think that this is something that, many fans at this point would even want to have to do anything of that nature. More than anything, we know that we would want to see something concrete at the Video Game Awards. So here is my question. What if the Video Game Awards does not show anything for Gotham Knights? Do you think it's going to affect your confidence level? Or do you think it's going to be something where you're just like, you know what, at this point, I'm just somewhat melancholic about all of this. It doesn't necessarily matter to me. I'm going to just move on and wait till the day that they finally release this game. All right. That's pretty much what I wanted to drop for you guys this particular video. If there's any more that comes up with the Video Game Awards, I know Geoff Keighley is very excited. He's already got things ramped up. I'll try my best to keep my eyes on, on things as they go on, and I'll be happy to update you guys. And if you guys see anything that you think is recent, please feel free to leave it in the comment section. I really do get updates from you guys many times, believe it or not. So thanks once again for watching the video. I appreciate you guys so much. Hopefully we'll talk soon. Peace out.